London has more homeless people than most of the other capitals of Europe put together. We haven't the money, the resources, or the weather to look after these unfortunate people. One would think that these desperate dwellers could get no lower. But we at Knife Edge have uncovered a terrible scam that preys on the inhabitants of Cardboard City.
What you want?
Hello, I'm here from Knife Edge, the hard-hitting documentary series. I'd like to ask you about your box.
Well, it's mine. I paid for it.
Well, what do you mean you paid for it exactly?
Look, it took me 4 days playing my mouth organ just to get the money to pay for the deposit on this f***ing box. I've got a 90% loan, right? And in 25 years, all this is going to be mine. It's got a great view, hasn't it, eh?
We found the person...
Oi! That's my outside toilet!
We found the person responsible for the sale of ordinary cardboard boxes to these destitute people. We tried to talk to her near her home in Hampstead. At this very moment, she's here in an expensive shop in town. I think she's coming out. Come on, lads! Come on! Mrs. Meek, we're here from Knife Edge. We'd like to talk to you regarding the sale of cardboard boxes to the homeless.
I'm sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Meek, come on. Isn't it true that you sell so-called takeaway homes to the homeless at extortionate prices?
Well, you've got the wrong person.
Mrs. Meek, move! Mrs. Meek, we'd like to talk to you. Mrs. Meek, oh! Our cameraman was able to overtake a taxi. She thinks she's escaped, but here she comes. Come on, lads. Mrs. Meek, don't you feel guilty about the homeless? Mrs. Meek, please stop. Mrs. Meek, Mrs. Meek. Ah, is this a 4-bedroom box you have here? Mrs. Meek.
Sicily, 1943. We always used to hide in refrigerators. Morning. Tramp. Okay, so what is this? St. Olaf Refrigerator Day?
Don't be silly. St. Olaf Refrigerator Day falls on July 9th.
Oh, never got me to you.
Ben Spiegel, Gustav's vital escape from jail last night.
What was he in for? Tongue twisting?
He was St. Olaf's most famous psychopath.
Are you by any chance expecting the Miami football team?
Well, that'll be the Miami football team plus reserve.
Would it be churlish of me to ask why they're here?
Well, girls, as y'all know, I'm famous for my southern hospitality. And sakes, my mint juleps are legendary.
Well, now you mention it, they did say something about sticking their fingers into your pumpkin pie.
Silly, they're here to screw her brains out.
Well, if y'all all excuse me, I have a team to coach.
Don't you mean couch?
Before you go, I think someone has something to say.
Oh, Ma!
Go ahead, pussycat.
Well, I suppose you had to know sometime. I'm going into hospital to have a sex change. Well, would somebody please say something?
It's a bit of a shock.
Yeah. I guess we'd all gotten used to having a man about the place.
Good work. Stupid bastards. Right, okay, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the worst. We've got a packed show for you tonight. Someone's going to have this 9-inch nail banged into their head just to get on telly. Yeah. We've got Jeff Capes and Grace Jones wrestling in meringue again. If you remember last time, things got a little too stiff. And we've sent Amanda out to Los Angeles. She's not on the show, we just sent her there. Amanda's at home looking after her little sprog. Now, this week's live and gross stunt is to bang this 9-inch nail into this lad's head. But I'm not going to do it. Michelle Collins is.
Yeah. Come on, Jerry, let's just get on with it.
Come on, Michelle.
Which of the following is the odd one out? Cecil Parkinson, Paddy Ashdown, American evangelist Jim Baker, or the Chelsea football team? Find out later on The Worst.
The Worst? How does it feel to have a 9-inch nail banged through your head? First death on The Worst. Yeah. Michelle, was it a good bang for you?
What have you brought me in for? Cheap innuendos and ratings-grabbing stunts?
Yeah.
You don't want to have up on this plan?
No, we don't want any of that arty bollocks.
Not as much. So I bought a 9-inch nail especially for you, Jerry.
The Worst. We asked which of these is the odd one out. The answer is the Chelsea football team. They find it hard to play away from home.
So how do you feel now, Jerry?
Great.
Should have known better. He's always been brain dead.
Cheers, Michelle. And now over to another cracking lass. Here's Dandy.
This is fab! There's lots of ecstatic people here, if you know what I mean. The music's ticking, it's a legal import, and the crowd are wild. They don't want to show their faces because they might get busted for this.
Turn that bloody noise down. And who are they?
She's a bit loud, love. Would you or your friends like a cup of hot chocolate? And a Horlicks?
Oh, there goes my credibility.
Hi. Tonight, Uncensored, the first ever British television screening of Jaroslav Komenec's most controversial film, Comrade Skoda. Made in 1970, it was confiscated by the secret police because of the overtly political nature of its subtext and its sexual content. Komenec's film does contain scenes which sensitive vegetarian viewers may find offensive. Its frank and very adult depiction of a sexual act between two adult abattoir workers during their tea break at our union meeting is particularly lurid and adult. That's about 10 minutes in, so you've got time to nip out for a couple of cans of lager before the hardcore rumpy-pumpy really gets going. Oh, and there's a terrific hot lesbo action scene as well, but that's quite near the end, so you might as well watch the snooker in between. So, here it is then, fellas. Kleenex at the ready, and off we go with Comrade Skoda.
Rabia Yarchensku, Dakozinski.
Dakovinsky. Erku Nabarakov. Erku Forensky. Askar Fanaita.
Pafnochenska. Patroshka Mrzinski. Baranska.
The late news. Saddam Hussein has welcomed the presence of the UN inspectors in Baghdad. In a statement today, he invited them to investigate his soundproof maximum security spare bedroom and personally test his new fingernail extractor. Following Following the spectacular drama of the closing ceremony in Barcelona today, it was announced that if Manchester win their bid for the Olympics, they will open with the stars of Coronation Street in a display of clog dancing and close with 2 hours of Bernard Manning. Finally, the actress in the David Mellor affair, Antonia de Sancha, this week attended an AIDS awareness event in order to help promote safe sex. Antonia said she always insisted on her partners using condoms.
Yeah?
Oh, good. I thought I'd come to the wrong squad. For you, Peruvian Chablis. Oh, the Sandinistas. Bad group, eh?
Where did you hear about the room?
City limits, of course.
Did you read all the ad?
Absolutely. You're looking for a black, non-smoking, Rastafarian, non-sexist, vegan, feminist lesbian. Well, I'm your girl.
She's taking a piss.
So, is the room mine or not?
No.
But why can't I live here? I'm absolutely desperate.
Because you represent all that is socially and politically repugnant. You are the walking manifestation of class oppression. We loathe and despise you.
Besides, you're not black.
You two are nothing but a pair of over-educated, white, middle-class dickheads. Posturing as right-on anarchists. And these are nothing but the outmoded trappings of radical chic. Free yourself! Get a job!
Oh, crikey. I think she's dead.
How terrible. What shall we do?
I'll phone Mummy. She's a judge.
TV Squash is at the earlier time of 10:40 next Sunday night.